What is going on, guys? Thanks for joining my channel, Robinhood. This is Bob. Today is May 16th, and today, guys, we are going to go over week 20 of my 52-week, $15,000 option dividend challenge. And this week has probably been one of the craziest weeks, so let's get started. Okay, guys, as you guys can see, my total market value did jump up quite a bit. Just to show you, I did not add any money. This is all from gains and my increased margins from the gains. So the last deposit was April 9th, nothing after that. So right now my total market value is at $180,787.19. Of that, my equity is at $91,409.24. Margin used was at $89,377.95. And just to show you how I got here, if you did not watch my previous video, I was forced to sell all of my AT&T shares. And what I did with that at the time, since I would have to pay a little more taxes, I was in a little bit of a stage where I was trying to gain that money back quickly. So what I did on the 13th, probably midday, I spent $172,000 on Tesla, 300 shares. If you look through all this, I'll go over with you in my option weekly. I did a bunch of covered call options, and on the 14th, the next day, I ended up selling all of the shares at $176,672. So that's roughly about $4,600 in profit off of the stock side, and on the option side was just under $1,000. So it turned out to be a positive, but I really didn't want to sell the AT&T shares, but like I said, an extra $4,000 or $5,000 I can't really complain about. So what I did with that, after I sold the Tesla, I did buy back into AT&T on a lot higher average cost than I really wanted to. But for the most part, I'm just in it for the shares at the moment to try to get that big dividend and the option calls. And I didn't know if Tesla was going to go down or if it was going to go back up, or same thing with AT&T if it was going to go down and up. So I ended up just buying it, not worrying about what the price was. So I got an average cost of $32.32. So I was able to buy about 300 more shares of AT&T with this call, and I do have about $2,000 in buying power. So let's check out the week that I had. So as you can see, this was on Friday. Just on Friday, I was up 6.49%. I was up $5,553.73. After hours, up $280.55. Check out the week. I was up $4,799.64. So if you look on the 13th, it got executed just around this point here. And then I ended up buying Tesla at this point. It went up and it dramatically dropped. So I was getting a little worried and a little angry on the decision I did because I thought it was a little rash. I could have technically bought back into AT&T in that point, but I figured that I would have to kind of make up for the cost of the extra taxes I would have to pay on the gains, since it would be less than a year than I had all of the AT&T shares. But throughout the day, it was going up and down, and then on Friday, it skyrocketed up. So for the week, I'm up about $4,800. Check the month out, I'm up $16,663. The 3 month is $22,312. The 1 year is $37,293.60. And all time, guys, I'm up $31,432.77. That's 52.41%. So I am very, very happy with how this year is going. So let's check out the weekly options I did. It did get really messy here. As you can see, I closed out this call option at a $0 profit just to break even. I rebought the share. This was a few weeks ago, and I was trying to break even at this price. But what I did was, since the stock went down, I bought it back for $15 to make a slight profit overall. But I ended up losing it because I did this play before. So this cost me $752. So on the 13th, I actually did the same thing at an $18 strike price on an earlier date not the 28th, an earlier date to try to basically gain my losses faster within not waiting the next 2 weeks. So when I did that, the stock actually went up like 35 cents, like within the next 2 hours. So then when I looked at my stock, it actually got executed where I sold all of my shares of AT&T for a price of $32. So even though I gained $990 off of the option play here, the premium, I ended up losing big time on the stock side. But I'll go over that with my long-term dividend. So I was a little upset with that. So I did buy some puts thinking the stock would go down. It did, but I didn't make really any type of premium off of it. I did $18 and I did it again. And the stock just kept on, it actually went down and I didn't see it because the last maybe 15 minutes it went down. I was actually in a profit where I could have sold this back, but I didn't pay attention because I was too worried about the Tesla play because I had Tesla, and I ended up selling the next day at a loss of $600. I did close out my position with Alibaba. I lost $556 on that. Huge losses, guys. These are huge losses. Firm, I closed out my position. Luckily I did. It was at $24 profit. Golden Nugget, I closed that out as well. They have earnings tomorrow on Monday, but it went up a lot on Friday, so I just closed it out just because I was down almost $400 and it went back up, so I was only lost $45, so I'm not too worried about. I did do a play on Posh on the 13th at $45 profit. So this is all the Tesla plays here. So I started off really well. I made $750 probably within the first hour of doing Tesla. Then I made $345 the same day. I lost $230 the next day because I didn't want to have the position open. Well, actually it went down, so I bought a call, but it kept on going down, so I just sold it back at a loss, which I should have held onto it because it went up just a little bit after. I did a couple of other sell calls making $570, and I was doing so well, $300, $375, and then when I was doing call options because the stock was going down, as you can see my strike prices were going lower and lower, it started shooting up. So I didn't want to lose money on the stock side, so I bought it back, and then when it went up to a point where I thought it would stay, I did another sell call option. I had to buy that back for more, losing $618. But I did one more testing my luck, and I made $387. But overall with Tesla, it was just under $1,000 that I made in premiums. These last two plays at a loss, obviously hindsight, if I would have knew about it, I wouldn't have done it. But overall, after everything is said and done with this, all the hard work with options, at least I'm not in the negative. So I made $103 just on the option side. I did sell a call when I did buy AT&T at a $33 strike price for $6. I did 56 options there. As you can see here with Tesla, I actually did a play earlier in the week. I bought 12 with the extra money I had, and I made $58. And then I did the big play here with $172,000 and made $4,600. So off Tesla, like I said, I made about $5,700 off of Tesla in that week. Just to be honest with you guys, with AT&T here, I'm probably just going to be very cautious because I was getting, the more money I was making, because I was on such a good win streak, the more money I was making, the more chances I would take. I was doing $4,000 or $5,000 total option calls with it. I had 100, 200, 300, 400 call options open, which cost me, thousands of dollars already if I didn't do it. I mean, granted, it made me money before, but like I said, the losses recent has been significant. So what I plan to do, and this Tesla play was just honestly just luck. I was trying to just get in and out probably within an hour or two, and I wasn't up as much as I wanted to the first day, so I chanced it the next day. But honestly, what I'm going to do, if you look at my long-term dividend option strategy now, so I updated it. So 5,611 shares, dividend still the same at 2.08 cents. So I should make about $11,000, so just under $12,000 a year. So I'm making almost $1,000 a month in dividends right now at this moment. So if I play it safe at a $5 option per week, 56 weeks, I should make $14,000 in option plays in a year. So I could make $26,000, and this isn't including reinvesting the dividends and option plays, which I will do with AT&T. But like I said, $25,000 a year. So I'm making over $2,000 a year right now, just doing what I'm doing now and not being greedy. So for the most part, I've been saying this, but I'm gonna try it just to stick with my $5 or more option play per week, and maybe not buy and sell it as much, and just hold on to it till the end of the week, let it expire. And I'm picking a farther out strike date, strike price as well. Like I was going like almost at the money, or maybe 10-15 cents at the money, but I'm going at least 50 cents or over. So to give you an example, if it's at 32.50, I will do 33 or higher. If it's at 32.51, I'm going to go to 33.50. So it's 50-cent increments with AT&T. But like I said, anything 50 cents or higher, because if AT&T goes up 50 cents in a week, I'm making over $2,500 on the stock side, and I'm still making that premium of $400 or so with the option side. So I'm still making a good amount of money. If I needed to buy it back, I'm still up $2,500 on the stock side, and on the option side, it won't go up, I believe, that much to buy it back for a loss. So I'm just going to stick with a safer option side. I may do just small plays here and there, but for the most part, I really just want to stick with AT&T. Like I said, going with all these other stocks has been risky, and going higher amount of money on AT&T has been risky as well. So let's scroll down here, guys, to see the total week. So with AT&T, like I was saying, I actually lost because I had to sell the stock, even though the stock is at in the 30s right now. So last week it ended at 32.16. It ended at 32.29. So I obviously would have been at a higher profit here. So I was at $13,335. Right now I'm at $12,265 in total profit. If you check out the Tesla, I made $4,730 just on the stock side. So on the stock side with AT&T, all of my other trades previously to the 19 weeks and before, plus my Tesla play, so it would be the 12,000 plus the 4,700 plus the 6,700. So this is how I got the $23,756. So this is the total amount I made on the stock side. And if we check out here, guys, this is 3 times out of 20 that I'm lost with AT&T. This is just for me being really greedy. But like I said, I lost there, but I gained on the option side overall with all the other option trades. So I ended up being up $103. May, I don't plan on depositing any money for May, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I say that, and I deposit money, but for the most part, I don't plan on depositing any money. And May margins is coming up very soon. It's coming up in the next couple days, so I'll put that on there. You'll see that on my next week video. So far on the stock side, $23,756. The option dividend side, $7,149. I'm almost at the halfway point. So hopefully I can get there by week 21 next week coming up. So far total minus the margins, I'm up $30,394, which is absolutely amazing. Like I said, 20 weeks. This is more than I got. This is more than I only work 2 days a week. So this is more than what I get paid in a year. And this is, so far, I believe I'm up more than my wife's salary as well. She's a nurse for the year so far. So $30,000. Very happy where that's going. Total amount I deposited, April 9th is when the last day I deposited any money, I believe. And then, like I said, I deposited $12,000. So I'm up $30,000. I'm going to try to stick with this strategy, because if I do the $5 for 56 weeks, I should still be able to get just about $7,000, $7,000 to $8,000 left in the option play, and it could go up just because I will be reinvesting in AT&T. AT&T does have a couple big things going on, new movies, new streams with friends. If you guys watched the preview, it was like 8 seconds long of them walking away, and it had like 5 million views and like a day or two. So people are obviously interested in that, and I'm very curious to see what the next couple weeks is going to be. It looks like the $32 strike price, $32 mark is almost. We'll see the next couple weeks. Almost the next point where it might stick around, but it could go down back to the 31s. But I don't see it going down below 31.50. And if it does get into the 31s, I will be buying more, maybe deposit some more money, but we'll see. So guys, please, if you guys like what you guys see and hear, if you guys are into AT&T or Dividend stocks, please hit the like, subscribe, and comment below. Thank you guys. Have a great day.